For some zodiac signs, summer began with a heavy sense of deep fatigue, as if a prolonged struggle had drained their last reserves, and the long-awaited changes never materialized, leaving only a bitter aftertaste of anticipation. However, there's no need to panic, as the horizon of events is rapidly shifting. Unique astrological phenomena are on the way, promising to open entirely new avenues, impacting not only finances but also profound aspects of personal life. The much-desired stability, inner balance, and inexhaustible resources for further growth and development are on the horizon. Such an opportunity may not present itself again in the current 21st century, as the key cosmic events triggering these transformations occur only once every 83 to 85 years. Let this information serve as food for deep thought about the changes to come. A significant event will occur on July 7. The planet Uranus will enter the constellation Gemini. This marks a moment when the familiar contours of stability will begin to undergo amazing metamorphoses. The planet symbolizing change and unexpected events will take a position in a sector closely linked to financial well-being, self-worth, and all material assets. As mentioned, this is an extremely rare event, recurring approximately once every 85 years, and it brings truly fateful transformations. Everything that once seemed irrevocably lost for the entire zodiac, for every sign without exception, will now, as it were, rise from oblivion. For those who dislike surprises and prefer a measured pace, this event promises to be a challenging test. However, it will also be the starting point, the powerful impulse that opens doors to previously unseen material opportunities and prosperity. A noticeable transformation is occurring in outdated approaches to saving and accumulating funds. There's a gradual realization that true financial well-being lies not only in the volume of accumulated capital but also in the ability to competently manage cash flow. Funds may come from diverse and sometimes unpredictable sources. These could be investment income, regular dividends, financial support from family members, or even an unexpected inheritance. Taurus individuals are mastering the art of using their financial resources not exclusively for personal security, but also for comprehensive development, enhancing their education, starting their own business, or acquiring valuable new skills. It's crucial to emphasize, new skills are the fundamental element of this process. Currently, the Taurus archetype is traditionally associated with an unwavering pursuit of strength and unchangeable constancy. However, starting in 2025, this sign is poised for a significant move beyond familiar limitations and established norms. The most significant prospects and opportunities open up for those who show fearlessness in the face of inevitable changes in their financial strategies. It is Tauruses, ready for calculated risks, who will be at the forefront of these transformations. The energy of Ophiuchus serves as a powerful catalyst, helping Taurus overcome deep-seated fears of potential losses and dispel anxiety about the future. Excessive caution gradually gives way to a genuine willingness to trust the flow of life. It's important to note that this period of material success is harmoniously complemented by an inner sense of security and deep peace. These very states are paramount resources for Taurus, who by nature values stability above all else. Finally, on August 11, Mercury completes its retrograde motion, heralding a new order in various areas of life. For Taurus individuals, this means a long-awaited opportunity to bring their documents, financial calculations, and all accumulated and postponed matters, sometimes for months, or even years, into impeccable order. During this period, an irresistible desire for crystal clarity and organization awakens in everything, be it a pile of papers on the desk, chaotic thoughts in the mind, or tangled interpersonal relationships. Often, people from the past reappear on the horizon, bringing offers for promising joint projects or returning debts that were long given up on. If Taurus's financial situation had remained uncertain and unstable until now, it will now gain tangible stability and predictability. For Taurus, tangible results have always been paramount, not ephemeral ideas or empty promises. It is during this favorable period that doors open for long-term employment offers that perfectly align with their inner aspirations and bring true enjoyment. Only profitable deals are concluded, contributing to the strengthening of their financial position. Gradually, all aspects of their existence align into a single, strong, and harmonious system. The pervasive, constant anxiety about tomorrow recedes, giving way to a confident feeling of complete control over unfolding events. Psychologically, this stage becomes an important step for Taurus towards liberation from the burden of perfectionism and excessive self-criticism. They gain the opportunity to truly listen to their innermost desires, finally allow themselves to relax, and find the ability to rejoice in the most insignificant yet pleasant little things of everyday life. A noticeable recovery of physical form is observed, and there's increased interest in various wellness procedures, principles of healthy eating, and regular physical activity. The Taurus archetype, symbolizing stability and comfort, is significantly strengthened. From now on, their main priorities become simplicity of being, genuine care for themselves and their loved ones, achieving inner harmony each day, and significantly reducing thoughts about others' problems and expectations. On August 21st, Mars enters the constellation Gemini. This astrological event marks the beginning of a period of deep re-evaluation of one's values, life priorities, and sometimes even the entire worldview. Mars's energy is actively directed towards financial matters, prompting individuals to meticulously review their personal aspirations. Taurus individuals, traditionally inclined towards maintaining stability, sometimes excessively so, begin to ponder how to infuse more vibrancy and diversity into their lives. Some make bold decisions about radical changes. This could be a career change, launching their own business, or even relocating to another city, region, or beyond the country's borders. Long-awaited home renovations or significant purchases for personal pleasure are not excluded. A distinct desire emerges to invest not only in material assets but also in accumulating life experience. This manifests as an interest in exciting travels, acquiring new knowledge, and mastering fresh competencies. In family relationships, the theme of fairness and mutual support comes to the forefront. Tauruses show significantly greater activity in asserting their interests, learning to decisively say no to anything that does not align with their inner convictions and principles. They will need to master the art of using this word. The influence of the Ophiuchus constellation manifests in a willingness to release accumulated grievances, let go of past disappointments in people, and fully trust the flow of life. Tauruses stop isolating themselves, becoming more open to communication and actively expanding their circle of acquaintances. It is thanks to this that new opportunities arise, affecting both financial and personal spheres. Each new acquaintance can bring valuable information, which, if necessary, can be carefully analyzed and filtered. On September 7th, during the lunar eclipse in Pisces, individuals born under the sign of Taurus will feel a surge of desired harmony in personal relationships, and new horizons, the very ones they so strongly lacked, will open up before them. With the arrival of autumn, Taurus's focus will inevitably shift towards their connections and partnerships. Many will gain a unique chance to restore lost trust, establish deep contact with their closest people, and significantly strengthen family ties. Even those who were previously in disagreement or conflict will now find the strength for sincere reconciliation. The newfound financial stability grants them the opportunity to dedicate significantly more time to themselves and, of course, to those dear to their hearts, who evoke genuine interest, sympathy, and emotional closeness. A wave of pleasant and long-awaited changes begins. These could be joint travels, unexpected and touching gifts, as well as cozy, warm evenings spent at home. For single Taurus individuals, this period is especially favorable for forming new acquaintances, romantic encounters, and the appearance of truly extraordinary personalities in their lives, capable of radically transforming their worldview. Women born under the sign of Taurus will discover previously unknown facets of their own femininity and gain unprecedented self-confidence, which is especially tangible under the mystical influence of Ophiuchus. Even those who seem to have long forgotten their true desires or began to lose touch with themselves will once again feel the unique taste of life and its diversity. Many decide on bold changes in their appearance. They refresh their hairstyle, revise their wardrobe, and sometimes even adjust their usual communication style. An irresistible desire to please others awakens in them, as well as a light and effortless inclination to flirt. Those women who previously prioritized the needs of others over their own now, without the slightest guilt, begin to pay close attention to self-care. Single or dissatisfied with the current state of their family or romantic relationships, they openly declare their true desires and fearlessly embark on an active search for a worthy life partner. As for Taurus men, during this period they will show greater attentiveness to others, become more sensitive, and react more gently to others' emotions. Furthermore, they gain the ability to engage in constructive dialogue even in situations where they previously preferred to withdraw, demonstrating an uncharacteristic openness. The influence of Ophiuchus becomes especially palpable. It provides support in shedding past fears, helps to stop comparing oneself to others, and teaches one to exist at their own pace, following their genuine interests. Taurus gains inner balance, stops chasing imposed ideals, and begins to truly enjoy being in the here and now. Is this not true wealth? On September 21st, a solar eclipse in Virgo will occur. It heralds a period of significant material growth and a re-evaluation of one's self-perception. A solar eclipse always brings a powerful impulse for renewal and transformation. During this period, new projects emerge, advantageous offers arise, and promising investment ideas form. Those who previously worked without tangible results will now begin to see concrete returns on their efforts. The financial situation will gradually stabilize. Real opportunities now open up for saving money, making long-desired purchases, and even strategic investments. From a psychological perspective, this stage grants Taurus an unshakable confidence in the future, which is of colossal importance. The feeling that everything in life comes with excessive effort gradually disappears. Harmony is established between body and mind. Taurus learns to value not only the end result but also the process leading to it. They grasp the joy of each day, succumb less to anxieties, and are freed from the need for total control over everything and everyone. Ophiuchus reliably solidifies the changes that have occurred. Its energy contributes to forgiving the past, helps not to cling to old grievances and irrational fears. Taurus becomes wiser, gains maturity, lets go of control, and accepts life as it is, in its fullness. New friends and partners emerge who share Taurus's values, like-minded individuals arrive, and in alliance with them, significantly grander achievements can be realized. On October 14th, a significant astrological event occurs. The planet Pluto completes its retrograde motion and moves direct in Aquarius. This astrological shift marks an important stage, a triumph over inner barriers and limitations. For Taurus individuals, Pluto's influence will be especially powerful, helping them overcome long-standing inner fears that have constrained them for years, hindering a full life and at times depriving them of peace. These are deeply ingrained fears: fear of change, fear of loss, and anxiety about being unwanted or sidelined. The constant feeling of anxiety and worry is replaced by unshakable confidence in their own abilities and in the success of their endeavors, even if the surrounding world seems full of uncertainty and daunting challenges. Overcoming these internal barriers opens up entirely new horizons for personal growth and well-being for Taurus. If in the past, at the slightest hint of instability or uncertainty, Taurus individuals tended to adopt a wait-and-see approach, temporarily refraining from new investments, cutting back on themselves, and postponing their own development, a fundamentally different approach is now emerging. Even when faced with unforeseen expenses or potential risks, Taurus will now prefer active measures, seeking new opportunities for profit and accepting change as an inherent and natural part of life's journey. This refreshed approach effectively manifests at all levels of existence, from the business sphere to personal relationships. Tauruses who are not afraid to radically change their usual job or invest funds in an entirely new field of activity will, by the end of the year, achieve much greater stability and deep satisfaction than those who continue to cling to outdated beliefs and avoided any transformations. Among other things, Taurus individuals discover the ability to find positive aspects and advantages even in the most challenging circumstances. They master the art of turning any life vicissitudes to their advantage. In their hearts, a deep gratitude for elementary yet fundamental blessings emerges: a secure job, loyal friends, a comfortable home, and a stable financial position. From now on, newfound financial independence is inextricably intertwined with a feeling of deep inner balance and tranquility. It is in this unity that true harmony lies. The key achievement of this stage is not merely the accumulation of material wealth, but the formation of unwavering self-confidence, trust in their close circle, and in the prospects of the future. As November approaches, the nature of Taurus undergoes significant metamorphoses. Excessive caution and fear of novelty recede, giving way to deep inner stability, serenity, and genuine joy of being, which is composed of clear yet unshakable elements. The astrological influence of Ophiuchus, in turn, definitively strengthens this newfound conviction. Now, they are able to look into tomorrow without apprehension and boldly realize plans that previously seemed either unattainable or simply impossible fantasies. The primary outcome of this period is the experience of deep inner abundance. This refers not only to the accumulation of physical assets but also to the formation of a special state of mind capable of attracting both external prosperity and inner harmony. The appearance of Ophiuchus in the zodiac circle symbolizes the return of previously lost and distorted astronomical realities. The coming age of Aquarius, following the age of Pisces, is intended to restore the true picture of the sun's movement along the ecliptic. From now on, astrological calculations will be based not on a system of 12 conventional sectors, each comprising 30 degrees, but on the true, observed position of the sun in the celestial sphere. Thus, the previous uncertainty and confusion regarding the characteristics of zodiac signs, their precise boundaries, and periods of influence will be eliminated. This is the fundamental change. As a result of this re-evaluation, the zodiac circle will now be divided into 13 astronomically justified sectors. Starting in November, the accuracy of horoscopes will significantly increase, and individual natal charts will become maximally aligned with objective reality. Each individual horoscope contains a unique set of characteristics, potential opportunities, and inherent inclinations that a person should rely on when making important decisions and shaping their life path. It is important to understand that this is not a form of future prediction, much less a prophecy. Rather, it should be regarded as a guide or a roadmap, capable of indicating the optimal direction of movement. Even publicly available, generalized horoscopes also deserve attention. Although they do not account for all personal aspects of a specific individual, they are based on typical behavioral patterns and probable scenarios that may well be relevant for that particular person. The attainment of life's blessings and favorable opportunities occurs through the conscious activation of those inner qualities and talents that are already inherent in a person. For example, for some, new horizons may open up in the financial sphere, for others, deep and harmonious relationships may develop, and some may find long-awaited peace of mind. The spectrum of manifestations is highly individual. Ultimate success and the arrival of favorable events depend entirely on the individual's readiness to apply their strengths in full accordance with the key attributes of their zodiac sign. In such circumstances, the occurrence of happy and triumphant moments in a person's life becomes inevitable.